Here's a comment from Tristan. He wants to move some projects from his old MacBook to his new computer, new MacBook, I assume. And he says he's going to open up the projects on the old one, export them, and then open them in the new one. That actually won't work, but let's go through how you can easily move a project from one computer to another, making sure that you get everything included. So first off, let's discuss why you can't just open a project and export it. If you were to go to export, you would be getting a compiled, rendered video, not all of the resources that you need when you open it on another computer. So this is why this is not a feasible option. And what are some of the other aspects that you need to take into consideration? If you've used various resources up here, whether it's titles, transitions, effects, filters, whatever, you want those to come along also. You want to make sure that any of the media material that you have in your video is included. So if that's located in a different folder, then you want that as well. So there's lots of things that you want to include in your project if you're going to open it up on another computer. If we look here, for example, the current project is Bike Ride. Here's Bike Ride, and currently it's 3 megabytes, the project itself, not very big. But the media that's in here is much, much bigger than 3 megabytes. If we go to where the source material for this particular media is, we're looking at this folder right here. And just going back and taking a look at the properties of that, we can see that that's a 9 gigabyte file of high resolution 4K videos. So again, that's not being exported, which is this file here called Bike Ride WFP. That does not contain all of the information. A lot of the stuff that's in this file are references to where the media, the resources are located, not the actual media and resources. So how do we go about getting this project transferred from one computer to another, making sure that we have everything that we need? Okay, let's just move this out of the way for a second. And I'm not going to create a proxy file. I don't need to. And that's another thing. Like if you've created proxy files or some other backup files, that doesn't get included with the WPF if you just export that. So how do you get all of your media exported? Everything that you've put into the project. And the way to do that is to go to File, Archive Project. And we can now choose where we want to put it. And let's just put it in the same place. And you notice that we get a file called Bike Ride WFP Bundle. And what that means is everything that's being used in your project, and only the things being used in your project, will be included in this file. This is the file that you want to create because you will get everything when you restore it on the new computer. So you just click Save. We now have the original project, and we also have the bundle, which includes a lot more information. The original file was just 3 megabytes. We now have a 9, almost 10 gigabyte folder. When we restore this, then we will get everything. And when I mean by everything, it's not just the media that you have included, it's also the resources that you've used. And more importantly, it's also the file structure in which it's located. Because if you're drawing resources from different folders on your old computer and those don't exist on the new computer, then that media won't be found, and you'll have an incomplete project when you open up the file. So this is what you want to use. This is what you want to copy. Okay, I'm going to try something here because I want to also restore this project to show you the one caveat that happens when you restore a project from an archive bundle. So I'm going to try to rename this, and so we'll just call it our restore test. I'm not even sure this renaming it might mess it up, but let's give that a try. Okay, so I've changed the name. I created the archive file, but I changed it for demonstration purposes. You don't have to change the name of the bundle. And I've created a new folder just so we have a separate location. And remember that the data for this Filmora file is not located in here. It's located in another folder in here. So we're going to go ahead and just move this up to here. So we're going to put our bundle in here. And just so you can see where the data is coming from, the data is coming from this folder here. This is where the original information was located. We don't see it now because we're looking for a Filmora file or a bundle file. And so it is located right here. So what we want to do, we want to simulate that we have a new computer and we have a new folder, a new storage location right here. And we want to try to restore the project right here. So to restore the project, all you do is you just open up the bundle file like you're opening up a traditional Filmora project file. So we have it right here. Let's give it a shot. Okay, wonderful. It's asking me where do I want to open it. And in this case, I don't want to go right there. So we're going to go ahead and choose our other location. And that was in here. And it was in the Filmora. And it was in the test project. So this is the location we want our stuff to unpack. I didn't even have to move it in there, but that's okay. We're simulating that you moved this file, you've copied this file out, and you have now placed it on your new computer. We've selected the location where we want to unpack it. So now we have it right here in our new location, and we're going to go ahead and go. Okay, so we now unzipped the project, and let's see what happened with the original. Did we unpack all of our stuff in here? And here is our media, and we can see that it's a bunch of references. If we go into these, we're not actually going to see things. Yeah, I guess we will see a little bit. But that's the that is the caveat that I want to explain a little bit further. The point is that we have restored our project, and let's get out of this, and we have it right here. It's still called Bike Ride, and this is all of our stuff. Now, traditionally, and this is the caveat, this is the only thing that's different when you're using this kind of a format here, archiving and restoring. Normally, when you have all of your stuff in your various folders, you know where it is, and usually all of your media is in one folder, so you know where your data is. But there is a feature in Filmora, if you don't know where something is, if you click on it down on the timeline, it's going to show you where it is in this media folder or bin. Like, for example, where is this particular file? We will right-click on it, and we will say Locate in Resource Panel. This is the resource panel. So we go that, and it located that clip for us. We can take that one step further. We want to find the source of where this is. Where did it end up? So we can right-click on that, and then we can say Reveal in Explorer. And here we go. Here is that particular video. It's no longer the original name that it was. I guess it is kind of the original name, but it's not in the location that you think that it is. It's in this this storage location, which is rather odd. So it's not important where your original media is per se. other than if you need to group it or whatever. It's more, well, it's all going to be in this media folder. We restored our project. Here's our project. It still has the same name. And we have all of our media in here. And this is the one thing that confuses people. Each clip, each photo will have its own folder. And if you're looking at it in this format, yes, you're not going to be able to easily find it. Don't look at it in that format. Just right-click on it in the media panel and go down and hit Reveal in Explorer, and you're going to get the exact location. So if you're going to move a project that you're working on from one computer to another, definitely use the archive project to gather everything into one file. This is the only thing you need to copy from one computer to the other. And then when you go to open it, you open a new project, or open a project rather, just like you would open any existing project, except that you're looking for this bundle file. You see the bundle file, you click on that, and everything is going to get unpacked for you.